So something that I think lots of people grapple with, as I do, is how to know when God is speaking to us and to know what we're hearing is real. And what I can say from my own experience is that much of the message, or the hints towards the message, come through the body. So I find it really important to practice sitting and listening especially with the inner ear, the heart, and what is going on in the body. And to start with, I think often people find that they don't think there is a message. It's hard to hear anything, and I think that's partly because often what we need to hear is not necessarily what we want to hear or what we expect to hear. So it's really important to sit and wait, and then to step forward. And once you step forward, you can check again to see, how is this sitting now in my body? And I find by stepping forward, reassessing, checking in, how do I feel? Underneath the emotions, is there a sense of peace or a relief? Not always easy, it often comes with other more difficult things. Or do I feel a jangledness? Is there a jar? Is there something catching me? Which is a sign that we need to pay attention to. And so I strive in my whole life to step forward, check in, feel it, and to do this with everything in my life. And I believe that we can become attuned to the Spirit. And the more that we become attuned, the more we can hear. And ultimately, the more I think we can be given to do as God's work. And I think that it's important to remember that discernment is an everyday thing. We can be living moment by moment as Spirit leads us. Discernment doesn't need to be saved for a big decision. Although if that's where the discernment starts, and that's where I started with a big decision, that we can still learn from that experience and take it. And we can take the big decisions to help us learn with the small ones, and the small ones to help us learn for when we make big ones.